So let's go back to Rush Limbaugh. Is the Democratic Party or the White House, the DCCC, is someone making a target of Rush Limbaugh, and is it strategically wise?
Well, first of all, at last, they are making a target. Think about this. They have assigned a senior aide to President Obama is heading this up inside the White House, an unnamed aide. This has clearly got Carvel, Begala, and Rahm Emanuel, who talk literally every day. They have an early morning phone call. This is clearly something that they've concocted. And the question that there are two questions we ought to ask. First of all, is this appropriate? The idea that the White House is devoting all this time and energy and effort while we got all the myriad problems facing the country, that they've got senior aides in the White House gaming out how they can make Rush Limbaugh the headline in the evening news, seems to me to be a little petty, small, and really inappropriate. Bigger question is, why are they doing this? And I think the answer is that they decided they don't want to have a debate about the budget. They don't want to have a debate about the stimulus bill. They don't want to have a debate about the omnibus spending bill, the $410 billion bill with 8,500 earmarks in it. They don't want to have those kind of conversations with the country or with the Republicans in Congress, so they want to go out and phony up a fight with somebody and devote the time and energy and effort to that. This is misdirection. They're trying to draw attention away from the things that the country wants to talk about and that they know they've got a vulnerability on in order to have a conversation about Rush Limbaugh and hopefully delay or postpone or maybe even kick off some of the discussion that they would otherwise have on these three big issues.
But, you know, it's possible that this could backfire big time against them, because the American people are focused on the economy. I mean, it's like, you know, every poll that people are looking at the economy, the Dow is going down, went up, of course, today. But everybody's worried about that. And, you know, at some point, I would think tactically they'd worry that everyone would sort of turn on them and say, you know, forget Rush Limbaugh, whether you're a fan or not a fan. How about the economy?
Yeah, it's petty and it's small on the part of the White House. I mean, didn't President Obama come to Washington saying, I'm going to change the tone? And here he has unleashed his attack dog in Rahm Emanuel. He's got Carvel and Begala out there beating up on Rush Limbaugh. And for what purpose? I mean, you know, what's to be served by that? And it's clear that this is the same old style politics that we grew to really dislike in the 1990s, where the White House thought everything through from a political perspective, road tested it by running polls and focus groups, and did everything with a very keen eye towards the politics in the matter, not what was in the best interest of the country. How does this serve the country for us at these points when we're discussing these big vital things like the budget and health care and the stimulus bill and the omnibus spending bill? How does it well serve the country for this little sideshow concocted in the Chief of Staff's office in the West Wing? Not very useful.
I'm not a crook.